Sabia, your 1992 Constitution HSA. Into a mrabia a dahwa and as a law be offer it me a bois na etnet no mine no mine so
Nikanko. So definitely that is all about the Constitution. Now, eno ene so that from 1992 Constitution till date, is it worth it? Idea ebwaya and I say that is what we're talking about today. And so please join the conversation. We're streaming live on Facebook. You can also send in your comment as well. Now let me take you through some details you need to know under the Fourth Republic of Ghana. That is the 1992 constitutions. We're starting with the presidential that was elected. That is Jerry John Rawlings, a candidate of National Democratic Congress, or the founder, if you have to. If director is ready, can you please put in the slide so we go strictly with that, if necessary. And so I'll be taking you, or we'll be breaking it down for you to understand. So under the Fourth Republic of Ghana, that is the 1992 elections, the presidential election to be precise, Jerry Rawlings, candidate of the Progressive Alliance, who won the election, held on November 3rd, 1992, with a turnout of 50.2%. Now, let's come back to this. Fialangom, I want to start from you. This is 50.2%. What does the Constitution says when it comes to winning or taking the seat or the mantle?
All right. As you know, what was any our church way no mono? Titino sending a tuabano, and yes, and a no.
Exactly.
I think the first election that was held under the 1992 Constitution, that was Rawlings. And as I have no parties from Mujida and Omiamiensa, so we have the Progressive Alliance, and from NDC. And we have the every Ghanaian living everywhere. Yeah, you try to find the Eagle Party. One money award the National Convention Party, NCP. Yeah. Sabre no sa parties are hold on there. Now, one to presidential, that is on the 3rd November. And I want to parliamentary no 29th December. Now, I don't say do one the minority boycotted. The how do you call it? The parliament. Yeah. 1 month. What happened was, per the question I will be saying, I'm no my and quite say, a 50 plus 1, either point or plus a vote. What I say, and you know, plus you know, it comes in that one is not a single one as we are saying, exactly, but it's in percentage. Yeah. So the percentage wise, you know, it has a number of votes that will be calculated to have that 1% in addition to the one. Yeah. And you know, next 1992, that was the first election held under the Fourth Republic in India. Now Jerry John Rawlings, that was the candidate for the Progressive Alliance. No, 50.2, meaning said then he did marvelously well. Let's say then, because that was the first. That was the first turnout. Let's say no, 50. When that was presidential.
So I was saying 50.1 and 50 plus 1.
Plus 1. But only 2. There's a and I do say Sabre no so no. NASA military regime no. Well, and you know, so I don't know whether they have the video. I think yesterday the video was that the first time Rawlings got to Aba. Yeah, Rawlings went to vote, and I love the speech he gave us. You Abana ye got to no Okanin kind. Oh, I mean, often in your fair, your hand work, I could make more. Ni Oshiki and Omanova phone, no Fiano, Ayano, Ojoba. Simple. Anyway, so I think with these precedents as we are seeing, that has led us to where we are today. Okay. So we are seeing, sir, if the beginning has been successful, if the beginning was, that marvelous. Now, everything has been digitalized that we are in this dispensation. Yeah. I think we should have more far advanced than the previous
one. So now let's look at the point 3 where the parliamentary election result for the National Democratic Congress, NDC, won 189 seats out of 200 seats in parliament. This election was actually held 1979. This happened 1979. Can we see the slide, please, so we can? And then I think NDC also won 189 out of 200. Yes, 189 out of 200 seats. Yes. Now, Mami Bisa, in recent times, I quite say, yeka parliamentary one sema a majority ni minority. And you know, you believe say the bia say majority no more than minority now. Naturally, take a decision
of the government. Yeah.
Are we fair on that? Is the Constitution fair on that?
So, the Constitution talks about franchise. Wama wakwenya ne say kona koto aba. And the ones that you shall see no, now I 200 constituencies.
Yeah.
From 2000 downwards, and they called 275 constituencies. And as we are talking 2024 now, it's 276 constituencies. So you see, more now, or mine, any na year corner advancement, urban. Now, population, any, no, now the municipalities, the district assemblies, within the regions, no, now essentially to me, so at the end of it, we are going to have more constituencies because the larger the constituents or Ghanaians, you know, that will bring the creation of more. Okay. And in the Constitution, it says, when we've been given that chance or that right, that mandate, say and here that is political parties. Okay. And in the Constitution, or say nipa ubenya nipa bebre in parliament, majority. That is on the government side, take a decision. But this is one thing me who say BSC who say presidential. Okay, so let me say this current administration and I'm also acquire 36 with one independent candidate. Now or the new Patriotic Party member acquire 137. So where I'm coming from now is I want to see a government in power with less parliamentary candidates for the majority to come from the opposition. Then how the decision of the government is going to be.
It's but crazy.
The history that we have now, it been see that. So the majority helps the party or the presidential candidate elect, or management the
And imagine anyway, so abisa question answer na we beto aso. Do you think say Odifo, what he's saying is if it happens we'll be able to have a very good governance
no dear enya esa say me kaim kaka recently the course for your parliament because NPP omote sunti omo person be gi atum so ma be minority.
Okay.
Say ye to aba ye to say e be yi mampani ana omo a ombeto parliament ombedos no omo no ye majority ana say recently they see what parliament teacher say MPP for no omo vacant seats for no omo film te say definitely omo ye minority but omo person be gi atunti the Charles say kamene ni ye adwen say bibi sai si wo Ghana enye papa
okay yeah beto aso enye to aso mai
say baby a edru so na government a omo rule efiti 1957 na 1957 mu no osaje for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah yankasa ye mampeni dada wono ana 1957 ekopem 1966 wo etna so ana National Liberation Council NLC and so etwa so every 1966 ekosi 1969 ofi hono ana Kofi Ebrifa Buzia na Ebrifa Buzia and so aban ebetna so efiti 1969 ekopem 1972 and a National Redemption Council NRC and so etwa so every 1972 ekopem 1978 eho ana Armed Forces Revelation Council and so etwa so free 1978 ekopem eye 1979 Hilla Liman government and so eto aso free 1979 ekopem eye 1981 eho ana efri so ekosi eye Provisional National Defense Council and so womoto aso efri 1981 ekopem eye 1993 eho ana Jerry John Rawlings aban and so ebeto aso womo eto aso efri 1993 ekopem eye 2001 eho ana yeman penin dada eye John Ejekunkofo aban and so ebetena so eye NPP aban no and so betna so every 2001 ekopem eye 2009 eho ene ye man pani dada wenya ne baby ko eye John Evans Fifi Atamos eye NDC amenyoko no aban no and so betna so every eye 2009 ekopem eye 2012 John Dramani Mahama sesi a wojina se Frank Atuni Ediama NDC amenyoko no wono so watina so every 2012 ekopem eye 2017 eye mampeni nana adodan kwekufuado enso eto aso every 2017 ede ekopem eye ende ede ayede to abaye afam
yenya yi ni oh that's why
that's president so you for the one
but when per this history I say ya categorizing into let me say 4 sectors and I say 5. So from that 1960, that was the Gold Coast era.
Yeah.
In terms of if you Gold Coast era, no, any about the Universal Independence era. So the first time election, that was Ghana, Nkrumah. That was in how do you call it? April 27, 1960.
1960, yeah.
1960, April 27. And that election was between Dr. Kwame Nkrumah and Dr. Joseph Boachi Dankwa.
Okay.
So any pemi no mokoye.
Yeah, Dankwa.
Na one mokoye no Nkrumah ne di nkunim. What I say. And you know, say Osha Ghana na nkasa na entina na anopani nyana me kasa about way. The speculation out there. BBNC. And to kwe biye ni ho.
Yeah.
Na won Ghana be di nkunim.
Okay.
Now I say na me kwa abontin amanfo kan say em winning no.
Em winning.
Yeah, can say em winning.
Em so no omo nyina so no em.
So that was where I got confused, but now producer friend said time. So I was in a haste. Now I wanted to interrogate them. So M men of God Mahmoud Baumia M John Mahama M. So which of the M are they talking about? Okay. What we show on Facebook who nim M kwa obetumi eja wo no na yeah.
My main to also a 2000 election Ghana ma yesesa ye government no 2000 election ye man penny dada John Ejekunkofo wo name man penny dada wenya ne baby ko John Atamos ejina ya abato animu no Atamos enya 48.70% ana mampeni dada wenya ni mampeni dada John Ejekunkofo enso enya 56.9% eno enema ni din kunima obeye mampeni ewo man Ghana say na parliamentary one no NPP amenyoko no enya 99 seats ewo parliament emu.
All right, I said ni work no Kufo dey anyway no equal runoff.
Yeah, equal runoff.
So the first Kufo enya 48.17.
Okay.
What I say, so that brought a runoff. And the call runoff no, and I could form 56.9. And you know, other to cry out to say, Obomode Yade crossing the 1992
Constitution,
Jerry John Rawlings
time.
Because 56.9, Charlie. And Ghana population, now you can say, they say, yeah, 30 plus. But also total registered voters are there. We match medium koto aba na 18.7 million plus. And omka koto aba. So with this, you know, ode ma me fa Ghana for nko echire kakra. O say ye ba na ya ba to omo referendum na ye ba na first no na won mo hwe nipa no ni titiro omo hwe ahofe. Enti ye nyina ye tie se ye koto aba hwe a wo be wini. We better to me meditate because me to me nyakoko. Oh, it's no more warfare. Oh, a gentleman. Oh, the new chan warfare. Oh, ya baywa. Satan na a man counting kai kami no me nanka ubi wini.
Oh yes,
we are oh, mu pa warfare and they are to aban. But see adie. A policy. Unuma what they to abonting. Your plans that you have for the country. the benefit that individual will have benya for no koto aba na eden edema say edo na ye na eno mu kura no as an advance first na oga so say Ghana ni nyanya bia nka mepe but say no we pick it from sector to sector me yes training when it comes to the media and for so ben and menya say me to aba and say so that is the progress or that's the advancement at Ghana. We
are descending now and
sure.
And I love it.
Sure.
I'm so much excited say ebane omo manifesto a obia per se on TD policy and as a government bia edeba say be boa me. And you know, I just love how things are going now.
Charles Ekane so the year me deba no says first na as a member nkwa no more opportunity e wo parliament but say a affirmative action bill no omo ba say ama emba akwanya so mo so mu gina say ekasa e wo machine bedwafia e no so ye ade a e boa magana yes ye kwenyi.
Wow, we're still here, and remember Ghana Talk, our KFM TV. So, we to me follow in now. What comment session, and so what they call comment session. No worries, and then try the open say ya king kaino fa to her e making come out. Odifo, over to me to asoma.
And they say no me call 2008 2004. All right, into 2004, if you 2004 no. Presidential election and what so that was the second time or the second coming of His Excellency the former President John Ejekum Kufuor. Nidinu de ayana na hotel di near me there. Sexy eyes, gentle giants. Dear woo, and say ya move and ready and come. And that was the second time I had or buy now or sending kunim. Oni John Evans Fifi Atamils of late memories. One no energy na ya. And also no Obitino 52.46. Okay. And you know, compare how to say this time around, Atamils came closer. Yeah. Because now the first one was 56.9. And as I say, a sotiba 52.45%. And I had a didn't kunim. Yeah. And you know, from that time now say constituencies, you know, a year 275, right? 275, and an MPP every name 128. So let's quickly do that calculation. 128 minus 275. Then say omunya majority. The NDC has somewhere around 80 something or 90 plus. And I think that very year, no, the turnout was massive comparing to the previous ones. We had 85.12% turnout. There's a Ghana for about 1 day. At the moment. Now, and actually, and our opposition party, no, one Muslim 44.64%. There's a no John Evans Fifi Atamas Amede Mepasum J. Oh, yeah, that man was Yamin Fanny Clancy of blessed memory. Amede Mepasum J. 2004. That was where and how our, dispensation and I think that very election, 2004, now me bisa say enyumwa yetuma political parties no na enyansunsanso bi ewo I can't say ya bato sai no na there is no change in value, the value is the same ebaye. And one was sitting na to aba. A king for one city. Oh, so yes. Akwa besi. So from that 2004 no and then let me say 2004 20 years from now we are in 2024. 20 years in now. There's a man up on the Nimintino. Near a Cocosia, no. And you know, 2008 went to us. I don't know, change of government by. Yeah. Once I 24 say, Sebi, a CNM, Yakonum Prensa, and after Busmanim, Yakonum Prensa. Atamos Cobacco, Nabemum, Pocomienu, Nabemum. And I say, where they go, I'm in family and Sunday day, and I'm and I'm Pampa, Okoya, and 2008, a year day. enti no enum na aban sesan ye den eba ye enti aban sesan na eba ye no enti no de ehwe won say Atamus enya 44.64 mo betu the slide na to so the 2004 there na
2004 there
onya 44.64
yeah
but change of government by 2008 no onya 50.23
great.
So now let's ask ourselves what happened. What was the effort? Edi no di gu akwemu entoto ye be na party ni ye ensembe no mokeka ye talk Ghana for us this time around na the 2004 2008 no Ghanaians didn't listen to them. But in this time around Ghanaians listen. So that is when it comes back to say manifesto ayeye ekano. It had to be something that will be descending to the people. Ni ebeti ase eye. Enti me say Atamus any team any NDC eye adwuma ye. They went back to the drawing board. All of us say so Osha Sabrina policies via Atamus said the buy so before we come then and woman for the maternity buy a policy buy so about time over to me up I sabi akwa free and that year and go for we because I hear you also Abrani enyim na we you ko wa yenyo free maternity ni buy any day etumi enum na health insurance and also ye den eba ye ntino se me kwa pomuden aso ye anase me kwa ya sabia na ye nko Jimmy ska de
ne ade ne de
mame ntoma no enti Atamus so kwotena ase ba ye no eno so da bi ene se me krania mafi amano ne ba na ebedu port na ebuo dada so no odin dia me so me den mete so thank you Ghana ni bi ene en krania ma en family Ghana
ene ma busoka for no.
Thank you. And also, and I say, me crania ma ba na ye dia. Ene ma me ntomata. Ene ja ejata. Omo ye den, one mo toma nti.
Oh, Ghanaians are very interested.
Thank you.
Seriously.
And you there yababa, yebedu 2020, 2024.
They would.
Yebedu. Anyway, when Atamus say den, edi ewi ni ye. Eti, era parliamentary no. Ena onu so nya 116. Out of 230.
Yeah.
116 out of 226. There's a 100 and there's a one when you 116 and a when you 114. There's a nipple 2 penny on the sign one more. There's a Osha, there's a Impuntu Aqua Nimtino at Twaso and a Fufian Twata and July 2024. Yeah, it was very sad on July 24th, 2012. Professor John Evans Fifi Atamus na yesi ne hododo no okoba ya na se ankwanko siaga and yeso in now the flag bearer for the National Democratic Congress who is the former president that then no vice to Atamus until on the 24th no and yeso in to be the president of the Republic of Ghana. And the number amount for your analysis now, your money say Mahama did 8 years, Mahama when did 8 years. I say about extra time. Atamus.
Very sad for me. I mean, when it comes to this particular one, very sad. Well, better to 2012 elections. That happens in December 7th and also 8th with 275 seats. And that why would him, you know? So I beg you. So that is it on the screen right now. Election details. Election was held on December 7, 2012, with 275 seats. And then the presidential election, that was John Dramani Mahama won the presidential election with 50.7% of the vote. And Emma, yeah, Papa. Oluman Bugi Akufo-Addo ana chance say we onipa
Addo did here Addo the show boy me feeling wrong yeah mo fa videos me no so omo last rally no na
asa come up
Addo was yeah
asa no me ni baby osua asa no free
na Rebecca no
mami
ba me ade dey SD for asa SD for say ya ne omo sa amuni masa
yetaso intino eho no na ye omampani our flag bearer for National Democratic Congress, that is John Dramani Mahama. We near 50.7% our Odija ye Papa Nana Ado Ekufuado ono sonya 47.74%. If you hono parliamentary election for National Democratic Congress no omo winning 148 seats, giving them the majority of that particular year. To 275 seats, no, na omunya 148. And you know, all study a system now. I say, party na ebe winning no, eno majority. And you know that being ena party be abe winning no, na opposition party so benya majority.
That is what we are here to see.
It will be crazy.
That is what we are here to see.
And you know,
so I think that 2012, I know koko we court no. I don't know.
I'm caught, sir.
I don't know. Maybe I say the agent for NDC or say or call you, you know, I'm man tea, I'm on 5 biscuit and come. Obi ese ko election so or review. And when I say don't get for Casio, they offered me tea without biscuits. How they now? And General Mosquito go for Casio calculator now. Or boss kill. We have interesting videos and along the line, you ever heard about it? Oh my goodness! I want Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. You and I were not there. Me no need now. So, and you know, once I now about to come in Sankasa Babon, said the elections are being won at the polling station.
Police station, yeah.
Yeah. So when you renew a baby, I see here your quality be baby, baby, you are baby, and you know, so we know, you and I were not there. Came in 2012 with the pink sheets, like so. It was so. Oh, I was there. Now we were Supreme Court. Oh, we didn't sleep 24/7. And now press conference. It
was very good.
And it was very good. I think it has been one of the memories in our constitution or in our democracy. No?
Yeah.
Along the line. And you know, was the entire battle course with the 7th and the 8th. On the 8th, you know, that was when the Techiman incident happened.
Okay.
And you know, they next one on the 8th now. No more to near Nyana man they come. I don't cry by now still. You meet me in court. So they met themselves in court.
But as say, you turn out for the voting, also I drop it because first one near 80 something, but we know turn out 79.43. What could be the possibility reason why I drop it across?
So 2012, let me say a drop here because now share and someone 2 parties in Eddie by Nana. As of yet was wait here because I think okay so the Green Book came in 2016 rather. Yeah. All right. So 2012 no now and someone would now one more than now how do you call it Mahama. So Mahama was still insisting on the national health say about bedding obeshimukina let me Eddie Amagana for. So Kufu also came. And I know starting with that. Okay, let me say that on start here. The HIPIC was started by Joy Jegun Kufuor.
Yeah.
Kufuor na the HIPIC by. So no na Nana don't so yes any oba obesi mukena na the Ghana for there. You want me ahe. But who share from the trace na first no and I make say emfaso be na menya. How will I benefit? How na obi abenya? Was a transform it to one must say about economy. Economy also covers the nation as a whole.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, a farm who be, a farm who be, a farm who be, a fool be. Yeah. And you know, not 2012, you know, as I said, no more can oh, Yatiabre. Oh, Yatiabre. And you know, I think I had encounters. I know we say, me kotokra for so many. And I think this year probably will see. Mami be say, I mean, I'm got to my papa no adie channel on your tig be.
We are to answer 2016 to 2020. I'm monitor to say time no So let's run.
Okay, 2016, I'll say the Electoral Commission disqualified 12 presidential aspirants due to irregularities with their registration documentation. Presidential election results. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo of the New Patriotic Party won the presidential election with 72% of the vote, defeating incumbent President John Mahama of the National Democratic Congress with 44.53%. In 2016, Wamo HSN Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo win election with 53.72%, and John Dramani Mahama and Swenya 44.53%. Now, almost the NPP won 169 parliamentary seats, while the NDC secured 106 seats. And the vote turnout is 68.62.
So turnout no.
No, and then the time where kono. Na but there has been one philosophy I know about it. So nipa that like the number of parliamentary candidates that will win. Normally that is what they use to determine the winner. No, the winner of the president.
The presidential, okay.
Yes. And you know, also definitely by a the parliamentary, you know, and on our worry. On our worry. Of course, and you know, almost a second can on our worry now. I didn't know say, but the possibility said there will be a change, you know.
Okay.
All right. So 2016, and then the green book.
Yeah.
Book near green. Now the woman white. Book near green but now MB before okay, I'm not coming from Joe, I'm not making MB before saying Yaman woman white. And you know, and community I didn't see Obi and Kaoye president. The defeat was too huge. I am going to say Obi what so now I could 44. Nania or no, I play first one. No, was Amba second one. I been 53. Ah, Nana.
Just say there was
I know she. And then I said, Omu is a book no. I shen kwa. I was an empty barrel. Ne e make noise. And I know dinam. And you know, and no ma. And the green book no. And no, I be huni so fine. And even with that green book today, I can tell you that certain things are now NDC forecast a book no. And ne ye hubi because. After a hospital in the Ashanti region, it was in the green book.
Yeah.
But now the people were telling us, but today the hospital is there.
Done. Yeah.
What they say? There was this KJT market. Almost say, oh, a new book, no. But we can see the KJT market. Okay. What they say? Ofori market. Now, man, focus a new book, no. So, and on more times, this thing boils down to the communicators of the various political parties. 2016, you know, say. Now NDC who so oh ya fa ado guide ya killing one time. And you know now their effort and the communication, you know, they just took it on a lighter note. Almost on a trust. And when I'm at the that's confidence, you know. And when I confirm we are in a comfortable lead by. That was Kokwanyi Doho. And over here that press conference. Oh, we are in a comfortable lead. Yeah, comfortable lead. Okay, every lead is a lead. So they were lead from the back. You know.
So let me just chip in with the NDC 2016 manifesto, their key points. They said economy, education, health, infrastructure, and governance.
Thank you.
Education, infrastructure,
economy, social interventions, and growth.
I know because good governance, infrastructure, any health, any education, economy, no idea. And
so, and I think they themed that manifesto, changing lives, transforming Ghana. And fine, I think since I shall say this democracy dispensation in Ghana, Mahama has been one of the person infrastructure wise, you know. Ghana for so Charlie or because we saw so many stuff. Yeah. But my first was somewhere in Sheha. I think I was in Parliament 2016. And I know Moka Cocoa Rose and Wansam. Now I was at Parliament. Omubo Mikuro Mukwai, Suhum. Now I know about the State of the Nation's address. Now Mahama and Nebeka. Intimate one of so Mangwasi Kukwa Road has been finished.
Now, one gets off.
Yes, maybe grow one of me by 3 days. All I was a politician, you know. Let me say 2 days now. Oh,
Uber 3 days now.
So you know, sometimes I don't blame them. They are more communicators, or more those in charge of governance, no more Bobo and Semna no more. No more. Oh no, they can say the presidents or the candidate they don't have problem, but they don't tell them the truth.
The truth.
Whatever. So maybe by then the road minister or the one in charge of the feeder or the cocoa rows didn't give the appropriate information to him. Because fine, they only see those things when it's campaign time, when they are going for tours.
Yeah.
And you go say, oh, and the road minister so why you and you mean I'm power ye. Me education minister say we see school there why me health minister say oh we see hospital why ye. What I say? And then I say etiku we enkwagina etiku enkwagina ntina ye mampeni no we we say we nya minister we say we one more bia post another position. So ye besere as time goes on aye kono when we are being given the opportunity to lead Ghana, please lead and lead well. Why? Yes, Montino.
Meka say president for no so eya mo betina so a na mo di adwuma ne share ministers ne sa e o mo a na wako moto na mo di akon no akohwe se de so
that is one thing I could how do you call it?
John Dramani.
Nana Dwyer. Was that he came and created this special development initiative. This is to be supervising the projects and the local ministry and maybe I don't know where that special development initiative.
They're running out with 2020 now. After the say I cover some few minutes now. Yeah, wrap here. So let's look at 2020 manifesto ni Nasifo and then you're running it up. Lydia, over to me. I take away am.
So I think election no more. Oba Odi Kabe commissioner, Charlotte Mensah. Afarijan, AD Susa for almost 3 terms. That was 12 years down the lane. And I think I met him somewhere last week. He's still strong. Yeah, Afarijan is very strong. Charlie. Now, Carson, send me so Papa. Now, yeah, but it's now they no mass. And also, be our lotto paper. No calculating, the money mass is sharp.
Okay.
And I will show you to be your sharp. The no mass.
That's a Uchabi.
Maybe I would have a country name, yes. Sometimes just a minute doing say, maybe that's how does it, have the mathematical, that's adrenal. And also, if you are calculating a lot to be at your sharp, will be some answers say your Bema answers here. So until you go 2020, in the Yango Lydia.
2020 election.
And now, still John Dramani Mahama and His Excellency Nana Addo Akufo-Addo.
Okay, 2020 election. The election was held on December 7th, 2020. Presidential election. Incumbent President Nana Addo Akufo-Addo of the New Patriotic Party was re-elected, securing 50.42% of the vote, while John Mahama of the National Democratic Congress obtained 46.20%. The NPP and NDC won 137 seats each, with 1 independent seat. In June 2018, the Electoral Commissioner, Charlotte Osei, and her 2 deputies were sacked by President Nana Akufo-Addo and replaced by Jane Adukwei Mensah. New voters register and biometric system. The revamped Electoral Commission complied a new voter register and replaced the biometric voting system with a new one. Into the NDC 2020 manifesto, the NDC emphasized inclusivity. The NDC emphasized on social justice and economic empowerment. key areas near economy, education, health, governance, and agriculture. So normal way na NDC manifesto no key
areas na economy, education,
and I think that is what mostly drives the nation. And one was the big push. The big push I want to buy that was the 10 billion under the economy and now one we say one more at the everbano.
And almost say introducing rent assistance scheme for the youth.
I know the email
about education, so almost say review and improve the free SHS school policy, making it more accessible.
Yeah.
Almost I say teachers invest in technical and vocational education and training. Ebano eye ya promudin sem, so almost say expand healthcare infrastructure under the Agenda 1 Million Jobs program. Establish district hospitals in underserved areas. Introduce free primary healthcare for all. Until NDC, almost say 2020 manifesto key areas no. And now almost they are two jobs.
Hana Nanado a train Mahama 1 million votes.
Yeah.
So this is where you got the one. And I think Niamani be home can and our governance they talk about Galamsey. I mean, have you achieved it? No, Charlie. We've not made any progress so far.
You know, some of their policy, you know, CEO said, I don't know, but I stand to be corrected because I quite say, making it so complicated.
Okay, so when you tell me when you will solve Galamsey problem. What does it mean? Meaning you are going to put measures
in place.
To, Obianga say from a good idea, no one is disputing that we shouldn't, mind or anything.
Yeah.
But we should regulate it.
Yeah.
Oh, Nana or the Bakono recently, that small scale mining, a village. No, if you tell me that, then you bring the mechanism for the machines. Thank you. My own machines in here. But all we know is or the concession, but then they are Richard concession, they are bigger concession, Yamaha concession. So, but do they have the apparatus, the equipment to mine rightfully?
Okay.
And this year, and some more hobby, I think the major issues on the ground are Ghana for the Kotuaba, so one economy, and that is the repeat of 2004. She was sitting in Natuaba, but that is from the NDC. What I say, she was sitting in Natuaba from the NDC, and the MPP is still emphasizing in enhancing the free education policy. What I say, so I will leave it to them.
Yeah. Touch away in Kakra. Yeah, 2024 policy. No, and the biggest issues is here and day Obia Ekoto Nabano. What are some of the likely things Dream say as a Ghanani may Kotuaba or Seminche? Now the major one for New Patriotic Party no, enhancing on what the free senior high no, and the digitalization council and now NDC Kunsu say when they come back they are revamping the system and they are resetting Bibia and so and it's
in a upgrade and a reset. What I say, obviously, upgrade. I mean, it's I didn't know how that. Or be shemukina. As a first, now phone a infrared in the womb, but they say a Bluetooth and a womb. It is Anna MPP. One manifesto no akwa into almost by upgrading. And I end this phone so. Infrared no and the any or Bluetooth no crown so ya man here yan can Bluetooth no infrared ni nyina dey for and you say no sound like but only amount for kasa all they do is free education. Fine. No one is disputing say Mahama brought a free education, but his was progressive. Once Mahama was one person and now infrastructure no esineni so Mami si adan bebre, mami si hospital bebre, mami si interchange bebre, mami nya niama bebre. Enti no ono no hu NDC for no hu say omo no free education buy. but no more the progressive. Rather than say MPP there no man no was say NDC there no so mama in fact day for no nya chance. That is when he started with that e-blocks. Baby I can remove till now, and that is our problem. And to the mama see adan no me nya adan ni wi a me mfa boarding for no. And for now no me dey fine esika for na mo betumi etwe school fees na mo boarding no muntua na mo nko boarding wa wu ni sika no ko dey o dey ko bra na nte ko bra sa and MPP ba no so da bi ye nyina ye nko fine. They are making analysis 5 million Ghanaians or youth have acquired free education. Fine. So there has been so many back and forth. After free education, what next? Me SHSR, what next? So that's why NDC send me back. Me be a juma baby. And now NPP so be content. And so me the digitalization ba. And also the juma baby there. What you say? And you know they say in Ghana ni na antena se. Na ono ano antena se na onye
but I say Ubisa Ubia, I say NDC for no 24-hour economy.
Okay, I forgot about that.
Because say me here. Say me ko vote because
so let me say the explanation from the flag bearer himself, John Dramani on most of the radio stations or grant interview. Policy no order but government is going to introduce jobs, but that private organizations, they will open a portal per his explanation I'm making. Then you apply. In terms of KFM TV for here. Now, I'll call into agreement with that policy. You go and sign. And then Odi mi ba no past 6. Now me pound 12. News na me kind. Then mo no fufuro beba. No so ba kind 6. 12. I copy 6. Say e be a KFM kind news enumere 10 the third person beba. No so ba kind 6. Enumere I copy enumere 10 now upon. So o hwe na mo ka say Formula 133 ejuma ba ko nipa miensa na beye. And more or less everyone say police near oko duty. And I think that thing is already in existence. Next new oko duty and their rotation is already in existence. So I don't know how effectively
it's going to be.
It's going to be, but say no near do be a 24-hour economy, free education. 24-hour economy, free education. So yeah, heard about
and I mean who say 24-hour economy so a be opportunity among for youth now because
sana and bebree so say even during daytime robbery ni sa nyamanyama no ekoso say 24-hour na dey ahomache anadwo ni nyina ka ho dey ebe butubutu bi sa
because obu ha what na fie for so many years onye adwuma nye ni nya so obekoye say ehwa ayema say sia wo university kwa na utifie adwuma ni ho
me ba nti say no adwuma no fi na eba. That is the question now.
Adwuma no fi
na eba adwuma ben so na MDC eba be create ama no I implemented that 24-hour economy.
Maybe a government sector say no be any sir.
Fine, eba ni say yeah because enkokrafo no kro ma che wo hododo. You go to Auditor General office, you go most of the ministries. In case Ghana, the same constitution we are talking about here. As 60 years, yes. You go on pension. But you go and meet 65, 66, 77. So I think we should.
Unyanka or set reset kesie bi enko so anaseden. Yen resetting, yen revamping anaseden.
So that is the mandate has been given to the Ghanaians. Me dey binyam to abane me sorry say me call to maba. You know. Baunim, I am in Tia Deba Kwasi. We are in democracy that is not to disenfranchise anybody.
Yeah.
Minim Yentia and per the journalism law, me who may be a trese, you shouldn't disclose your political affiliation. The fact that you declare it or like Odibaba Bontin doesn't mean say you should be biased.
Yeah.
You should be neutral. That professionalism should be there. But as a Ghana Hanum, no, unya ko announce or affiliation with any person. So, akwawe the NDC, the NDC, some kind of me. I have so many offers. But the station is aligned to a political party. Unia, yeah, can't Ghana. Some year party. I said. Moreover, remember, I said the political parties we are talking about here came from the nation. Say Ghana anywhere, Obenya MPP. Say Ghana anywhere, Obenya NDC. So I don't see any reason say and Central because so me ya manyokuwe. But sometimes I am blame you. Sometimes the way we come on air, the way we analyze issues, the way we address issues, no. I don't know that perception out there. So me nyako kase me NDC ni o akwa there. So we are all Ghanaians. Christian.
Okay, after for yeah, cut break sisia aba yeba yene central for ni I mean journalists for more field no so more corresponding no yene omo be kasa until ye cut break aba sisia.
Yo, I'm for and I am Makwaba at the bar, a KFM musical shopper. The Tosumi, no, who free a Kumasa Macom that Damono, a sunny at the bar at Dumino, Sabran Udu, a Sambra Junction, Sambra Hotel, Quantana Sope. Now shop on any Sambra Hotel and the Dinsha anymore. Would the free Sambra Hotel, a wool sunny at the cop, Nankane and Hagan Hono, Annie, a hawk and a KFM musical shop. Dear Tosumi, no, yet be no fofro. Now, dear Ekani said, Emphidia papa etimiche. Dear Odia, sorry, dear Odi grow agro ahudo. Juma dear be a woody open here a young fidia musical instrument piano, a KFM into a say Ghana Muntie Asante Mai Muntie, a KFM musical shop. Anna Sabre, yet be no fofro monochine. A war Prempeh the 2nd Street. We free all men come down and now sunny at the co adumno and Udu Sambra Hotel Quantana so now what done on Sunny Faso a hot anas KFM musical shop ye a walk Yanni Sambra Hotel Anna ever anymore ya chow abribia
Gran Messi Sir Mayor proud and I say Mayor Jar Nefri Kumasi Dum KFM instrument store. Obi bisa sa se bo menfo de what to no won ni sida what de niam papa ejira wanim na what to no say yes what to no bibia kan wakoma ni nyina free KFM instrument store Kumasi Adum se mi kira ho na me to no ma mi timi nya ho me ka fi se fi papa mu anim na mi kina no wo betro ye ko ma ya do se kana twa nanka kanau ensamfu ayi
for December 7th polls, Ghana Talks is your trusted source for unbiased and accurate information. Join us for an exclusive interviews with the top communicators with their respective political parties. Sharing their insight on the election and Ghana's future. Stay informed, stay ahead, and make informed decisions at the poll with our comprehensive election coverage. Tune in KFM TV on Ghana Talks with the latest update and the analysis and more. My name is Kelvin Kafui Kafu. You can also call me MC Efo Kafu. It's all about Ghana Talk on KFM TV.
All right, so welcome back to the show campaign. Ghana Talks, our KFM TV. So, meeting Kelvin Kafui, and of course, Minia Ba, Name, Brapenya, Mo, Chitrin Yamamu. Now, and 7 December, Cecilia, Mkofo, Eto, Omaba, Chinchin, what I say. And so, if at this point, you know, all Nimnipa over Twaman and the and the Wa would ready. But my main call Lydia, so Lydia, the preparation so far, Ebano about to and Nano. Usha, what are the coincidences of Felicia ever likely to happen this election?
See, I mean, who say MPP Niabre, NDC is for Niabre, because they say an MPP they are the ruling party now.
Okay.
And see, more power, more power than NDC. And NDC for so yes, ready say, more relax it. Ama MPP will take control, but because say I mean, say the American say security personnel there was so much police for. Say na demonstration, muti GMDH, ekone was say election and then. About on a so mutimi jinem no mo hwe eye violence be ebesi obi o so mutimi hwe my election e koso pepe se na be ya abasabasa
all right okay sambi first election we be very peaceful one e didn't na engineer so be na onya no
well so before I come there once Ghana no yera from 2000 eba no akwakoye that 2-term president what is it so today will be a history that a sitting government will continue. Okay. Or let me say, a vice presidential candidate in the current administration will come or become the president by the close of maybe Monday going. And now say it will be the old then let's maintain that 8 years.
Yeah.
Now Yedima Obiaro. Now the Americans are very successful. Say. So from yesterday, picking intelligence on the ground till this morning, was initially the Ghana Armed Forces had the letter by Bontin said they are not going to deploy men to the polling centers, to the polling station. Fine, yeah. But one way or the other, and the report that was coming all was, and so let me say Gassouth. Gassouth, that was Honorable Joseph
Kaswa,
yeah,
Galilea Market.
That was Botiano English amount from. That's Honorable Sylvester Tete, and who is the current MP for the Democratic Party and the NDC aspirant. Now there was this hotel, White Gate rather. Yeah. Okay, yeah, White Gate Hotel. I would say that fine, and that hotel I've been there severally. The municipal assembly in Nagasaki, more military a year. They normally goes there, or let me say the security.
Yeah.
They go there for conferences and then I think that's some of the processes I will screen so them out. Now man for can say BBC, but till now there has been no any cause of alarm. Phyllis now call your Utu Senya East with Hawa Kunse also made the same allegation. Said there's been this military camp in the hotel around Kaswa Baby any year. but ni nyineti ni enti ameka say be peaceful no say no na Joseph Yami national organizer for the NDC or your press conference Ashanti
region yeah
and there was this NDC supporters omo call this
scatter
I think some few minutes later the guys came to have a press conference. So it wasn't their intention, but the process and the manner in which NDC penny for some more handle issue and on me then
okay I say aha North Tongue Sisia yebra penny Harrier or ye correspond bakwa or Volta region North Tongue constituency I say abrakwa ni districts nani any share Sisia some Kujeto abrakwa North Tongue I think that's currently what we are watching right now.
So I think the vice president, I think we have the video. Yeah.
Oh, your vice president.
The video is there. So I think. He was I think he also granted an interview with the media. Now the cast and name what's here. You know, and American. So far as say. Within some 10 minutes they came back. Say, I just said they want to create any chaos, fear and panic. But just the approach their leaders are taking into the election. I don't know. The election is going out there. According to them, the election is out there. And they are sitting in their condition doing press conference. So they were like, the press conference will not bring any profit to them. It will not yield any results. They should go to the field and go and face the situation on the ground. But I issue my friend media. And so that's the vice presidential candidate. Okay.
I think for me very happy say Okonikrum you know very nice. Okay, we have a caller on the line. Hello.
Yes,
Akosia or reporter MRKFM TV or ground Sisia wager. Akosia Utiminka. Hello Akosia. Hello Akosia. Akosia.
Okay, on to us.
What mean to us?
Me no kasa say no me wage by constituency. Wage by constituency.
Okay.
Eba no wage by constituency ha no na. Eye enkopa bebre no entai enkoso sa. Na enne de enkopa enkoso na wage by constituency ene say eye pink sheet no ensensem ena ma foni akasakasa eba eye kakra. Na no pano me meni etwemu ewo obotiano barrier outside no and also wage by constituency ni kwa na me ko hono no na me chinchum ewo officials make sure me say pink sheet no sensem parliamentary one no botiano bodia no abe akodi baby ama baby die nso aba bedi omo barrier hono no the officials no any party agents for no ekasaye ma so play by ma sample no afei na abato ashas here wo barrier hono ihe na me di na ni so erechu no wage by Methodist bank quarters hono ma na officials ni ma meet ase say branch no omo mtota
Akosia Otiminka
me
pesa ucheche mu ye wo say pink sheet no aye den nti Africa mo start to
barrier hono na wo wage by constituency no afei no almost share about one say
afei na mo wow
afei no almost share say the entire
na almost there any problem no na afei na mo start to abano
problem ni only say officials ni say pink sheet for parliamentary candidate no and no ensensem ba ho kakra police station for there and ebedi omo ho e wo barrier ho itina wo say omo ntwen ma omo port sa problems ni na enwi ansana omo share abato no ase e barrier ho
okay entino Sisia no omo start enyesa
Sia no omo share say bibia gu na akwemu
Now, is there any misunderstanding? Edin Tokwana say Obiati here say Sene Air Conning to almost at this time around Enyeshi.
Misunderstanding Kakra by say military man there on two about our wage by your constituency. On two about our central region now or two about and our Obeji. You say almost 500 cities and our man is only. And already line Musa or Papa and Nema Casacasa Ebae.
Omuman is car.
500 cities and Nema Casacasa Ebae.
Okay. And Tensiciano environment need to say
environment for which I worried yet a hormonal environment in a cool, which make us say, if you are a possible say, and I'm say, a year Malam dancing and Anka maintain a once be ASC for Honoma, which means the soldiers for my dress. I bet you are so. I was
what soldier for? Other soldier for?
I saw your soul already about if you have another special quotes in and I recommend feminine diet to general election. I saw just for around.
Soldier for almost a day.
Besides, are they at the police center or they are just walking? Go, you know. They
are just walking on the street. I'm on the street in so.
I'm on police center.
Police station.
Okay. You get to be there to be giving us information as and when we need it. So that maybe a prefer nyamisha pa na. That's a part.
But with this, I don't think it's right.
A soldier for no.
Yeah.
Yes,
well, that is not what the Ghana Armed Forces told us.
But
there is not going to be deployment. What is this?
But utie akosiana or say the air course no say pension ni science and some so ebi almost try say on benya back.
I was coming to some flash points.
Okay.
Or some hot spots.
Okay.
Where Jagbawe eh back. Because that time Cleland Ayison, the then NDC candidates. Now, let me say the current or the outgoing member of parliament now, Tinana Elemensa, who happens to be the deputy health minister. That seat, Wejagbawe, one of the places. People decided to change it this time around. Sanka Tina Rini Biodia. And NDC would have, taken that seat. But Jerry Ahmed, coming from being the CEO of the Coastal Development, among for cancer discussion, I think Akosia herself brought some videos
out,
some mobile money sending, and it's alleged though, and but I don't see Felix or that the NDC candidate. The strongness.
Charles, is it right for you to share money during the election?
As a Ghanaian,
it's not right, but we made it the norm.
As a citizen, Sisia, Mesa Mausika, Seko Votia, like
I don't know Ghana phone. Scan what the amount on what was here. And to have a common fund and that's what the development. Says Canon Kojina and know what the amount of Kotaban, Odi Kuchia.
Okay.
So imagine time we bet you as Abosiana or Bonewe and Sana Wabaka over development in your constituency. Ebeche. But Ghana no sooner I think now to say Siskachi be a consul baby. What I say. But if that hot spot, we jump away back. Odo do where you chill here.
Bako. Ayawaso ya Bako.
Okay, Ayawaso ni muma yenka ni West Wagon. Ayawaso Central, anyway, Ayawaso West Wagon. West Wagon no Lydia Seira Malasan, and Ghanaian actor John Dumelo. Le Dokuku is one place.
It's also one.
And you know, Ashamai. And I think, of course, I think we have Aguna West. Cynthia Morrison, Hono, and Nuna, one call in on a ticket of political party, but as independent
candidates.
And Aguna West is one of the places. Ayana no Ashien and Asen North. And we are Reverend Fodwo.
Fodwo.
Fodwo was a Ken no was south. Well, no, Kennedy, as in not rather. A horse in there, horse to tire shipa. But this time around, no, almost started campaign, no, now information if you're no. Say, I'm gonna fight you about from
yeah.
And now, one.
They say I say she was.
Where you money?
Thank you. Like, and you know, because we be DNC. So military, no.
But just over to me, I bear the fact with me, say, looking at things from the morning till now, I casualties be I say a peaceful kakara.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. We say Crawford Togolese for be country ni ma or more voting. But see, security no my yetimi enya sanko for na.
So I think those things were started yesterday evening. I don't think I'm interior minister.
I'm lucky
for the closure of the borders.
No.
But I know, in a way, no, I affected a bit more. Fine. So to me, now the right thing they could have done was they should have informed them earlier. Say, oh, if you're born now, you're able to border. And whether we could dig that. And now say, because there was an incident I know as at 12 a.m. Now there was this student also a Togolese, and then so school cultural exams. Wabeka Ghana.
Anti any ayeka.
Oh, to me,
me my menu crampoaka a Togo Sisia.
They are not going to take part of the vote.
And so far
I think almost friend me Anka Bakwa or no so member of parliament Aflau Honum, but they are trying to see or member to me and
so that was the mistake the interior minister or the government may say they could have
a proud notice.
So but maybe I better come out.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're still watching Ghana Talks right here on KFM TV, and of course you might want to drop in your comment under the comment section. We're streaming live on Facebook. Please join and send your comment as well. We'll be going for a quick commercial break. When we come back, there's still more for you to stay.
Gears up for December 7 polls. Ghana Talks is your trusted source for unbiased and accurate information. Join us for an exclusive interviews with the top communicators with their respective political parties. Sharing their insight on the election and Ghana's future. Stay informed, stay ahead, and make informed decisions at the poll with our comprehensive election coverage. Tune in KFM TV on Ghana Talks with the latest update and the analysis and more. My name is Kelvin Kafui Kafu. You can also call me MC Efu Kafu. It's all about Ghana Talk on KFM TV.
Medo benami Ghana duko do ajaple ho duko kata. Mie chonya nwa de vena mi cho Talent Microfinance Limited Gajradopa. Mie wona susu savings, adishare, school boafo, cashback, ple bubwa okata. Nenyebe egajom de mi agbo la letie tomegbeko ateun aho gadodo. Kenenyebe egajom vivi la nenyebe o gahia ola atenwa ava de ogai kenehia fa.
Tanenyebe mi foncho mi afa jom yo kenye mi afa gadodo nyawa. Business loan elemiashi, church finance elemiashi, salary loan elemiashi, eye bubu li kenye personal loan. Nenyebe mi foncho business loan enye gadodo ikemie nana asichalao nenyebe washigba keke alum LSW we have talent mi pepe gede nwo nenye wo shigba le suya ne woge wo keke gede ji to talent po mo nu ome nenye be mi ponchu mi afa salary loan a enye gado mo mi ke mi vuna mi afa jirudu dola nke ga nyu he ya va talent wo payslip pe bank statement ye kwenye nwi hia o na koko ho salary loan le rate mi to keke akeji church financier personal loan va nenye habobo ma soli hama eji fufofo sankuo jitao olila ashibobwe keke mi aflegeno na no hem v choji nto jinwade wade kwereka mo popo kai ganyu he ya talent kuna kpohe ya ole chagbagba na do tare talent bena wo gado mo wa anobo buenami akpenami
etibe ya nyafi ke talent la
talent microfinance jengo amegan shipe ape letina tejipo hotame
mi ape kapomo enya 050-129-1298 alo 050-128-9119 talent woga kwamanu banto
Talent Microfinance, your channel of wealth.
Yo, I'm for and I am Makwaba at the bar, a KFM musical shopper. The Tosumi no, who free a Kumasi Malcolm that Damono, a sunny at the bar at Dumino, Sabran Udu, a Sambra Junction, Sambra Hotel, Quantana Sope. Now shop no any Sambra Hotel and the Dinja anymore. Would the free Sambra Hotel a wo sunny at the co, Nankane and Hagan Hono, Anne, a ho and a KFM musical shop. The Tosumi no, yet be in the fofro. Now the air can say, and feed the papa a timiche. The Odia sorry, the Odi grow agro ahudo. Juma de be a woody over here a young video musical instrument piano, a KFM into a say Ghana Muntie Asante Mai Muntie a KFM musical shop. Anna Sabre Yabian for from Monochai. A war Premper the 2nd Street. Ufri old man come down and now sunny ediko edumno and udu Sambra Hotel Quantana so na wal dane on Sunny Faso oho ana KFM musical shop yi ewo yani Sambra Hotel ana ewe animo ye twa abrebia
gina mese se meye proud ana se meye dwa na free Kumasi edum KFM instrument store obi bisa sa se bo me fo de woto nwa woni sida wo de ne ma papa ejira wonim na woto no you say yes woto no bibi aka wakoma ni nyina free KFM instrument store Kumasi adum se mi jira ho na me to no ma mi nya ho me ka fi se fi papa mu anim na mi jina no wo betro ye ko ma ya do se kana twa nanka kanau ensemfu ayi
Right.
Thank you so much for sticking and staying. Remember, affinity prevail when there is respect for seniority. Nyamekanyina say yama obibiara akwaba ewa KFM TV. So Ghana talks, and then Ghana decide who is the next president for the Republic of Ghana. 2024 corner. Why anybody in him and why anybody as the president of the Republic of Ghana. Race no I change. So a road to the Jubilee House. That's what we're talking about now. Vice President or a flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party NPP Akotonaba na or the Sawe Atu Central for ana media for ninim. Yebekwa kote we naba yeba. We'll discuss this briefly. But remember that we're streaming live on Facebook, KFM TV. Please join us and send in your comment as well. Make sure you like, share the link. Oh, share the link. Me pa much share link no. And you know, Vice President, His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, yetie ni kasana. Discuss kakra. But don't forget that wherever you are, wherever you find yourself, on your smartphone, unquandia, obetumia a video, the Ekosu, our police center bia, na or their Sunday, the number no subetuja, na or their Sunday, so we can have that conversation with. But let me first of all introduce my. Well, I'm going for a quick break. When I come back, I'll do that respectively. Do stick it. Welcome back. Let me first of all introduce my guests before we'll go listen or watch the video of the Vice President. Me senior man in the industry, my friend Al Hassan, Baba, maybe I'll call you. Now, Baba, let me say, you've been working as a media personnel for a while now. Yeah. Ma minji way na submission on the ground na journalist for way na sana ya toaso. Yo mechiamo awefu nyina na machia Ghana fo nyina na machia incoming President John Mahama. It looks as if say Ghana hanu nyankopon awden on person party be arrogant, and Africa any party who is in power for more than 8 years, he become arrogant. Everywhere in Africa when you go, election, Liberia, everywhere it happens. Now Yankopon being good as he is, we make sure say every 8 years they be change. Now I want to say every other 7 and 8 years, the government who are they have become so arrogant that when we even advise them, Krampo. Because I'm to Ghana, idea a obicura politician be Ghana, who needs a cement to create on 80 cities. But we could have episodes 40 cities, 30 cities. Just say he's out of the world, but and on my rounds, especially about 6 or 7 rounds, my call for the past 6 months. The Bayer who this year's election are party. I'm telling you, people are not ready to go even go and vote because they are not seeing anything. So, and everybody, all these posts on my, and then for this, UN agency be a post for Ghana. I see 98% say bread and butter issues. I heard their vote. So, Bawumia is in trouble.
look at the recent elections in around Africa. Incumbents are winning. Almost all the incumbents are winning. About 2.8 million. Everybody is losing because of that and better issues. So I can see that it's going to happen in Ghana today.
It's going to, history is about to repeat itself.
So let me come in with what Baba has just said. That arrogance thing, and it is true.
Thank you.
Down the lane, 3 months, let me just say, just from last month, and before have this confidence, and when you say anything, they don't bother. Then all they do is free education. So yesterday, I think I was having a chat with a man, so fine. Whenever you are doing everything, it has to reflect in the people's life.
Yeah, thank you.
So, say Muslim chase school fees you enter free education. What has been the impact? Okay. What has been the reflection? Say chase school fees, NSS can and how do chase school fees? No. So why are you still complaining so many more than?
Thank you.
Okay.
So easy.
Thank you.
Because Zinia, me ton pen away 5 cedis. Now me cotton 5 cedis. Now me nya 5 cedis. But me cotton 4 cedi. Say me nya 1 cedi. Say me nya sa 1 cedi ni beka phone we hu na me dey me di eduma foforo. And say me ton we me boka. Now me be first car we san ko she we mu. Profit loss eduma na me yen. And it's the same thing with this free education. One thing that with the earlier submission, which was someone said me more progressive. Maminya infrastructure. Maybe be a kama. Anyway, now me come in. Now mona chance any there. Who was the car for backo boarding? Who ni sika no? Nyani si dani akade na ma. Komu. So that has been the fine. You know all kind of the arrogance. Then the man we there. They dey no there. They ebe mu so all the same. But mampeni abedi chire for NDC. Professor Jenano Bugu Ajima also akwakoto na ba. Commander Idinegwa for the KE. Now no so akwakoto na ba. Napo so akwakoto na ba. Ba kweku an Asante Region yesi ache abrante bi wo atwema fuasi. Say we get 76 ballot papers. Already completed. Yeah. Wa antino. Okay,
so we're still following that, and we'll bring you the latest update on that. But Yankote, Vice President or flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party, NPP, His Excellency Mahmoud Bawumia. Let's go listen to it. We'll be back shortly.
So far, what I'm hearing in terms of reports around the country, there is calm. There is very little tension that I can see around the country. People are going to queue. In fact, I gather that people were queuing from midnight last night across the country. It shows enthusiasm, and I believe that that portends well for the democracy of Ghana.
Any figure of a margin of victory?
Stephen, you're going to set a trap for me. I'm not going to fall in that trap. A victory is a victory. We just want to win. So, by the grace of God, we will win.
Can you say again what you expect for this election exactly?
Well, I expect a peaceful process. I believe that we will see a democracy in Ghana entrenched. And I want to thank all of you very much.
Thank you.
So far, what I'm hearing in terms of reports around the country, there is calm. There is very little tension that I can see around the country. People are going to queue. In fact, I gather that people were queuing from midnight last night across the country. It shows enthusiasm, and I believe that that portends well for the democracy of Ghana.
Any figure of a margin of victory?
Stephen, you're going to set a trap for me. I'm not going to fall in that trap. A victory is a victory. We just want to win. So, by the grace of God, we will win.
Can you say again what you expect for this election exactly?
Well, I expect a peaceful process. I believe that we will see a democracy in Ghana entrenched. And I want to thank all of you very much.
Thank you.
So far, what I'm hearing in terms of reports around the country, there is calm. There's very little tension that I can see around the country. People are going to queue. In fact, I gather that people were queuing last night across the country. It shows enthusiasm, and I believe that that portends well for the democracy of Ghana.
Any figure of margin of victory?
Stephen, you're going to set a trap for me. I'm not going to fall in that trap. A victory is a victory, and we just want to win. So, by the grace of God, we will win.
Can you say again what you expect for this election exactly?
Well, I expect a peaceful process. I believe that we will see a democracy in Ghana entrenched. And I want to thank all of you very much.
Thank you.
So far, what I'm hearing in terms of reports around the country, there is calm. There is very little tension that I can see around. I must say, by the grace of God, I am very hopeful of winning this election. I think that we have done a lot of work. We have put our message to the people. I think the message has been well received. And I believe that by the grace of God, when all the ballots are counted, the MPP, myself and our parliamentary candidates will emerge victorious in this election.
How do you see the election so far?
So far, what I'm hearing in terms of reports around the country, there is calm. There's very little tension that I can see around the country. People are going to queue. In fact, I gather that people were queuing from midnight last night across the country. It shows enthusiasm, and I believe that that portends well for the democracy of Ghana.
Any figure of margin of victory?
Stephen, you're going to set a trap for me. I'm not going to fall in that trap. A victory is a victory, and we just want to win. So, by the grace of God, we will win.
Can you say again what you expect for this election exactly?
Well, I expect a peaceful process. I believe that we will see a democracy in Ghana entrenched. And I want to thank all of you very much.
Thank you.
So far, what I'm hearing in terms of reports around the country, there is calm. There is very little tension that I can see around the country. People are going to queue. In fact, I gather that people were queuing from midnight last night across the country. It shows enthusiasm, and I believe that that portends well for the democracy of Ghana.
Any figure of margin of victory?
Stephen, you're going to set a trap for me. I'm not going to fall in that trap. A victory is a victory, and we just want to win. So, by the grace of God, we will win.
Can you say again what you expect for this election exactly?
Well, I expect a peaceful process. I believe that we will see.
So, yes, it's all about Ghana Talks or KFM TV. So, Shana to say, send any link na ma o namfo phone na o ma like o ma share what I see. Don't forget to say also you are also a journalist on your own. The who be able to make sure they send it enter the number betuja na or they send it through your number so the cost or baby yeah Mampenina or Kasa the vice president Bami Echo Baba or Baba. That's our vice president, our casting voter. Still our known so no operating about what peace. Looking at need demeanor, also what fun as a day.
Demeanor na kamesta di. What is our bonus? Any demeanor? Because I continue. Do you know one significant about this our vice president? He voted in his own constituency and within his own people. You understand? Mama and even the other people, when they are going to their people, even after speaking the English, they will come down and speak their own home language. You understand? It means this man, he's an alien in his own constituency. Remember, I'm an now. I'm a fool of now. And within his own people,
OGD.
I'm gonna make a chiro. Ah, now we see that the Arab zero Caesar. The Bia across that. The business by what you say, I see 3 HSS no asa. By me odi viahi 3 HSS no asa. By me na me yare 3 HSS no asa. It's where we bizarre. Where we bizarre. Where was the bizarre say? Magic because they are going to trap. They are going to put a trap on me. Oh, victory. Victory on Ghana. Yeah, Masa. Charles. Yankuba, I didn't my MDC. I got money. I wouldn't say me for
Oh, Baba Canada. Was there? So Baba is trying to come out from the M that's popped up in the morning on the streets.
Okay.
Was an opinion of Bonte, now man focus about the M Alpha. So we were asking which of the M, because John Mama is M, Mahmoud Bamia is M. So maybe you are coming out with the M that's our father.
Oh, almost M are a communicator. And yet Emma also
okay, communicator can. Then Emma digitalization.
And that be also economist. You know, Johnny, you know, called digital.
No, but on a more serious note, meaning as a video now already. When now President, His Excellency Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, he told us point blank, say because of our economic situation or the economic yes, he was the economic messiah. Yeah. So what happened?
Okay, may a caller on the line to speak to right now. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, please.
Okay. Safa Sadofia, right?
Yes.
Okay. Safa, currently, which polling station are you, or which constituency are you now?
Okay, right now I'm in the Arosa West Football constituency. I am at the Mensa Saba polling station right now, moving from there to the food distribution.
Okay, Mensa Saba, which of course at the University of Ghana. Right?
The University of Ghana.
Oh, great. Interesting. We would like to have a few minutes with you. Is that correct? Can we?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. What is the current situation at hand at your polling station now?
Okay, so as you know, I would say so far the election has been peaceful, and all the polling stations that I've been to in the Arosa West, I would say the process has been smooth. There haven't been any complaints so far. Yeah, so I would say the station is calm as I'm talking to you right now. Yeah.
Oh, great. I'm so much happy to hear that. Now, are people turning in their numbers to vote respectively?
Yes. People are coming out to vote. Most of the polling stations that I've been to, I haven't seen anywhere. I mean, they are not people. So I would say people are turning out in their numbers, and that should tell you how people are really, wowed. As far as this election is concerned, yeah. Okay.
Now, this is supposed to be the zone of John Dumelo and Ma Lydia, right?
Yes.
Okay. Hasn't been any of them around? I mean, have you seen any of them around?
A while ago, Ma Lydia also came to the Mensa Saba Hall. She came there briefly and then left. Yeah, so she's the one I've seen so far. I haven't seen John Dumelo yet. Yeah.
Interesting. And there hasn't been any sharing of food, money, and otherwise? Everything is clear?
No, we've not witnessed that. Yes.
Beautiful.
Yeah, because of the incident that happened during the special voting, I would say both candidates are, being careful not to actually flout that particular rule. So far, we haven't experienced anything like that.
That is very clean. That's very good. Now, one thing before you go, we've been told that there are military deploys and all that words. Is there any military personnel around you seeing, at the polling center or sort?
Okay, all the polling stations that I've been to, I haven't seen any military official. It is just the police that have been declared to the various police stations.
Interesting.
So I haven't seen any military personnel.
Great. How many police stations have you been to now?
I've been to food distribution. I've been to Lucas College. I've been to Mensa Saba. On our way to another Ila Liman. That's where we are moving to right now.
And all of them, there has been some peace, some sanity, some calmness around, right?
Exactly. The situation has been calm since morning.
Thank you so much. Safa Sadofia from GIJ, past student, if I am right. Thank you so much for joining us, Safa Sadofia. We'll still call you if there is any need. All right, so, Nana, I say, and I will come.
No, I don't know, but police phone already released Biaba. Meaning, says a set Monsaka, one so much a brand TV. Apart from Nipano Kita 76, we need a say, or electoral commission polling station officer.
Okay.
Yeah, I was King Tampo South constituency. Waton printed 15 the press release so Ghana Police Service for now. What they today? Abranti no, also my friend Joseph Derry in the Bunu East region. Were electoral officer. I was a Pesika police station. Yeah.
Well, so that is it on the screen. So the Ghana Police Service has arrested an electoral commission EC official at Kintampo South constituency in the Bono East region for electoral offenses during the ongoing general election. Now, the suspect, Derek Joseph, is under investigation for issuing about 15 ballot papers to voters that omitted the first presidential candidate at the Ampesika Bayere polling station. Well, we are still following this carefully, and then we'll be bringing you the details or the latest updates on that. And so, as it stands now, no Nepano, Yachino are all police for Monsema Omu Eshishim and Omu investigation. And I think Ghana Police Omu Ye Jumapa, Omu Boy Juma. I think Dampari
have the promise. We hope say about Twaso. Sir. But sometimes I ask myself, what do you gain? In our news bulletin, even the Electoral Commission, Mami Jina documents have made it point say every action that they will take this election, there's a judgment ahead of them. Yeah. And she cautioned them very well. Yeah. That they should desist from all these acts. No, I hear never. For instance, so this is the guy, this is the Joseph Berry guy. I hear never. Oh, you're creating prison.
It's something else.
So in connection with that, I don't know whether you heard it yesterday. With this same military deployment, they collided and 2 persons died. One lady by name Gifty, who is even a private soldier, or just recently. Fine. And information just like they were giving, as alleged, they were giving each person 1,050 CDs. Oh, like how? They were from the 4BN and 4BN 4BN 5BN when they are always working fully covered on my job.
But my issue is Obian dress.
So I don't know, that's all the same. Now that you can't send it, or let me say the report from the grounds, the ANC. And almost 12. We've done half an hour of the election. We have, let's say probably, like a countdown, we have 4 hours more. Also 1, 2, 3, 4 hours. Yeah, 4 to 5 hours more. So these hours can we should just try and exercise patience. As the vice presidential candidate and the aspirant of the new patriotic president, he said we should be calm. Just follow the procedure, be in the queue, naturally, and then to me and continue. Near Kokosona, yes, we need Nai Suhum is one of the hotspots. Yeah.
So whom so.
But apparently, what's between MPP and MPP?
Send the NDC to NDC, and now NDC for Shasi, Ashanti region, Joseph Yamina start here. They say that as a hospital is between it's internal something. I'm found by Stena. And the party chairman can be not party supporters in the Asana twice also. And you know, Opariansa, the immediate past, how do you call it? MP. Contested as general secretary for the party. No, and that's on also proposed. The minister said, video now ready, I'm to me. And they have to show us. Now, Lordina Chura Sembi, Muma Yankai. Well,
Accident, Bernard Achu, or share or see more of him. Thank you so much, Bernard, for joining us. My own police station, I said a bear, feedback, every baby, or one, Yamisha Bernard.
You know, maybe we're not to emotion, mammy, MCR follow. Na muntumi eyin fi ho enti Lordina Mahama I on the Facebook post na watch or say my dearest John, as election is here, I want you to know I am deeply proud of you for your unwavering dedication to the good people of Ghana. Your vision, determination and passion inspire not only me but also many others who share in your dream of building a better Ghana. I pray this election brings you the success you've worked so hard for and the chance to lead with integrity and purpose. Wishing you strength, wisdom, and a victorious journey ahead. I and the children will always be by your side, supporting you every step of the way. We are proud and love you so much. God bless you, dear.
Wow, that is Mama Neyiri. All manner.
But I was about to go to Vina. Yes, on an edge. What's the name?
I was telling you, propaganda. Sebi, Una, what you say, yeah, back time,
back and front.
We were there.
Baba, I know.
Message, I was so lovely to have
the woman is solely behind the man, and the man is solely behind the woman. Charlie.
Who say on one first lady? Or opposition? Projects of good. Serious projects are opposition. Sabi, the next one they require Baku. Is it called or what I don't know? My mommy, why 8? Okay. In opposition, why 8? Not enough foundation, you could let you and one guru. But look at Ada.
Rebecca foundations for almost all. House you and Tom Kaniku, was I here? What was so? Was and come maybe to that question, and after we were come to talk. Was the Monka say Monte Monka? It's more or less to what is happening, let me say, last 2 weeks. We want to say a commission 88 school. We are commission sisters in school. Well, as a the Yamana tremendous for Precope. How about this? But I can attest to it. The OBTB is not 100% complete. First fix. Carpet. Initially, I thought it was paint. What's the one green? Send a green grass. I'm a paying banana from Abo, and I want to I'm like, Charlie. Okay. Charlie. Okay. Now my late one. Now can't also do about. I'll go and get a video right now. Moreover, what's standing overhead, you know? Now we are on Plum Junction and say, the place
today. First face. First
face now, commission. First face, you know, Mr. Fraport. Aya. Number yesterday I went there. Only a Juma but you have been commission. What could be agenda 111 a year? And the officer election in the top pressure man. My own party 2016. One of the most oldest and biggest NDC member I mention name. Who is the Tony say Ebelusu? Let me say, boss. Did you see that people come to the class for serum that day? They were overflowing. Don't you see the edifices we have done, Masa? What the Ghanaians hate is for you to do last ministers and NDC person or senior member. or see Ghana for me Haiti and it's everywhere in the world. So see, I come back 6 months. Not start to negotiate, but it's because of the elections you are doing that. Do it before the election time. Then we go project so now we be no be able to think now. Maybe election time no we go confirm. Then do you know what this people does? You better talk about within 3-4 days. No more video. Look at the by-elections. Kumaru omoyeye. As in South Sudan omoyeye. It is everywhere. Chairman Zambozu, the constituency, a demonstration be within 2-3 weeks, you know. Within a year, let me tell you, atomic domain acquired. 5 months ago, you have 2 of you, but every President Kufuor time, meaning end is in you. But I look as if President Kufuor and people in you. President Kufuor time them say chicha omo ina mesi omo be problem ina so mo yakwan no omo problem 1 year omo ni kwa. So I was yesterday I say friend Abraham Mansa, he's an MPP person or she MPP card as I she MPP atade adenti also 1 year omo so mo be kwa mo tue fi aye didi kakaka up to now mo me hwe. So that's what is happening. La no go good trade fair mo ya hwe hospital good morning, Dr. Saki. Or Kolebura on Labadi. Ma pulling it down. Ma pull baby down. So man yet. So economy never worry to about. Then say, in fact, and in the elections, it is as if peace will come. Because the monitor, apart from Musuku Diangwana, she knew balance president. Electoral Commission said in the shade. Apart from all, every police station may visit you, Domino. Presiding members, I'm shocked. Only a fight is who call Crano accreditation quadia. Information about Obina. And you, Yakupo, as he said, concern about that, let me mean that you bring. And you're very lucky for us for the first 3 hours. Say, because zone minima. Not Ghana for Munyan Sam, because Muchuko changing their baba. You more piano, more parties is piano, who are now because and she had the pa, peace in it. How so far what I've seen, him say, a baby. But about the commission, the massa, message and this is Yasoya na pano na Mahama waye domo kwana kosi Medina one 2016 November so na pano enyumre no ye yasoya na pano waye afata sa so da so e wa en service inde e kwa de hankusi aga Ghanaians what they eat, the school fees they pay, everything they do is national health insurance every kwana kwa mami e very Sheila Mechiao. When I first was MPP, I die. You was to go to Kumasi and vote, or Domi or hairdresser. Okay, we 2-3 months ago. And I say, let me free. I'm using the radio on the ground now. So I know Nama a party about one go Kumasi and go to about. Even though me and police man in Kodi, because of what MPP and Kotuamo. Or any Niku, any menu. Four votes, they are still in Domi, they didn't go.
You know, I don't know, but unim now me can say in case I don't say 12 o'clock, the midday newspaper. Well, Anna, the newspaper. We are going to have some increment MPR who are likely to lose their seats.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
very.
Okay.
Who are likely to, and baako a mi yɛ bɔ didi na wɔn nso wɔn ɔkyɛ aduane ba wɔn agye allegedly
ɔma sisi nkɔfo agye aduane pɔmpɔ
ɛsla osusu Ablekuma West that woman there na mi ama taking it dadada sɛ obelusu.
owó yɛ sɔ.
ɛna ɔfin so I don't know is it south or north baako baabi akoko bunsam gyina independent da ɛyi na. no 1817 ɛna koko baako nkwa koko bunsam nkwa nya 1000. Meanwhile now koko bunsam is campaigning for the NDC candidate. Nti ɔno 1000 no. bɛka ne sɛ 18 draw. na Ghana na ayɛ din no na no money no na abeka ho
baba
that process attention you see here we Jagbaro right
yeah because attention
you say my friend there no say La Memorial Academy no say tension we see one thing maybe
well me pa cho mon frɛ akosia mami na ene ne twitwi nkomo em say bibi koso ewo Weja Gbaro constituency you producer please kindly place a call to Kosia yeah, so we can see what exactly is happening. We are streaming live on Facebook. You can join the conversation. You can like Ghana Talks on KFM TV. Baby, will be to me a video. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Akosia.
Hello, Meteo.
What's the name?
Meteo,
talk to me. Sisia Owain.
Me that's so we Jagbaro constituency.
Then I call Sisia yete yanyantie say bibi koso ana ntawantawa bi koso Sisia. What is happening currently at where you are?
Okay, and ntawantawa ba ni say we Jagbaro baby ano family kan ba na enhwemu tra e wo say nka omo agree say omo papers no enso ye no both MPP NDC ni parliamentary candidates will be agree say omo the papers there ebe to abano no ama omo train papers there ebe ban but MPP PC no eba no em o say mpene emfa omo omo to abano so omo holding on answer na ye be say say dey holding on say I will say original papers no embra parliamentary papers no embra omo to abano so and the ban KKK eba and NDC PC no so NDC PC in the person of Felix Odabilante and so pro SCC no say the medical can say buy a home so no papers no so here ono so ko on mo holding on nti ene na ma kasakasa no obai
enti Sisiano akọ say NDC parliamentary candidate ni MPP parliamentary candidate no omo decide anasa den
omo decide ama officials so omo holding on now omo papers ni bra and son omo toa abane so
enti no assistant now no papers no eya bedru anasa den
assistant now no but we press the one more dear no papers ni na betu but barrier hot dear no na embetu ya hono na tawantawa si ko hono but a police no about ama omo betu barrier ha say no press the sorry ha say no omo shati bibia dan wa pe na omo san toa abato ni so but aka say omo be kan me barrier for no down na abato ni so atoa so hono ti hono de omo holding on for now.
Indonesia, Oma holding Bibia on, right?
Oma holding on, barrier hono.
EC officials don't know almost say na then our moka.
Yani EC official ne kata nsia no o say eya no pana omo be start about no onu de obisa ye say all the people no embedu ye eto omo betumi ahase ana na omo ka try ne say ani omo betumi ahase eto omo ni de nti omo san fe omo PC ni say omo bra no be create confusion MPP parliamentary candidates no.
Okay, Akosia what time will it take for them to start and answer omo be continue voting?
Your friend is saying that we have a press the sorry has said you omo must say omo to but barrier hono almost omo train say original people need a free head office aba ata no ma to aba to one issue eti yan fa ni say e bi ebe there one get now na omo san sha se omo to yan fa ni sa
okay now entiase ye juma wo ho de ye
by how the entiase ye juma aba to le e so by get the so obi a to na ba barrier hono no ma holding on kakra.
Okay, yabeda asipa nyamisha Akosia. I'll report my from barrier Weja constituency. And you know, Akosia we will still be in touch until the BCBR no yabe back. So you know,
you earlier mentioned there was this unidentified party agent with a two. Yeah, in possession. There is a police for, but I don't know. Say this is how they want to be communicating with us. They are releasing signatories.
So that shouldn't be that shouldn't be the best way. Or
yeah, they are not
signing, you know.
So I don't know if it's.
Intelligence had treated 3 or 4 days ago. The police have decided that they will they are not going to joke with these elections. They are going to go the right way. But you know, some of them fear victimization.
Sure,
So when they bring this out, it's in the general public. So they will be aware of what is happening. So nobody can say, why did you bring? Do you know that an army officer was put on guard? He was charged and put on guard because of something. And he was doing his genuine work.
Sure.
Do you understand? Why should they do that to him? When it is arms, and he has signed everything, because he doesn't want a situation whereby these arms will go to some people, and then when there's a problem, he will be charged for it. And he did his work, but he was put on.
All right, you know, the reason I'm going to say about Baka, you look at the. Let me say the incumbent MPs who are possible to lose their election. Now, you some of the constituencies and some of the new and Kofoneba. Now you that strongholds now. Okay, I'm going to start here back. Maybe the alleged person with the gun was here no Okankwe South.
Okankwe.
That is Dapo Newman and Ernest Adumako.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that seat, that place has been termed as the stronghold of the New Patriotic Party (NPP). But Ernest has worked out, I mean, hard, and so I don't know. So when we come back, you know, police want to report now. So this is it.
Okay.
The
Ghana Police Service has arrested one person, Michael Alote, for processing or possession of weapon at the St. Teresa's School Police Station in the Okankwe South constituency in Accra. He is currently in custody, assisting in the police investigation. But then what I am not comfortable with is that on this particular signature, and a date near there.
Like I told you, they are changing people. They want to make sure, because all of them have seen that there will be change. So if they don't take care and do anything concern, the change can be in trouble. And to really never pay. There are special places. Copies are there. And it's a balance of
copies or signed copies.
There's signed copies and non-signed copies, you know. But whatever is coming out, you know,
they are very much aware. Yeah, I say. But let's look at it from this angle. We'll be going to somewhere closer to the border to speak to one of the distant very soon. An officer in Chichen Komok very soon. But I want to ask Adena Yasuye Dinsa. Do you know the reason why? There are so many people in Ghana here because of joblessness and hopelessness. No? They have nothing to lose. When you see so many of these things in a country, it means that those people are suffering. They have nothing to lose. Imagine, say, Sabi, you are working here. When you don't say, but there are so many people, as I say, 1 year in front of you. Okay, I have a caller on the line right now. Hello?
Hello? You have just 1 minute.
Hello? Good afternoon. Well, I think we lost him. So yes, it's 4:12. All right, so at midday.
Ablekuma, yes, of the press release about signed by Honorable Eslausu Okufo, MP for Ablekuma West. I say a demand force report by Ghana Web on alleged rejection of food in Ablekuma West.
Okay.
No, the doors signed by Eslausu Okufo, MP Ablekuma. Say Vini is a must. Let me just take the first one. My attention has been Okay, my name is the man a year for now. Which media to someone?
Kind my.
Okay,
send you na what kind?
Na main kind. My attention has been drawn to a reckless and unfounded publication alleging that food distributed by my team. Was it food distributed by my team to our party agents? Oh, okay. They are no more chair. The more the party agent. My party agent on voting day was rejected by constituents of the Ablekuma West. I wish to emphatically state that this report is not only a fabrication but also a deliberate attempt to mislead the public and tarnish my reputation.
Well, you will call or so. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Please, can you hear me?
Yes, please, I can hear you.
Okay, please, where are you speaking from? Which constituency?
Please, I'm speaking from Odo-Tobri constituency in the Ashanti region.
Come again, please.
Odo-Tobri constituency in the Ashanti region.
In Ashanti region. Okay. Yes. How is the situation so far in Ashanti region, especially Baby Awosis here?
Well, so far so good. The situation is very good. Election also very atmospheric. So far, polling stations are hold on be PN one more maintain one CBA to me say electorate need go so or move to abani gidia. And as do say turn out no as we speak and a form kakra. But the better maintain one CBA bad year. PN one more also say be answer to naba asum juma in any bad report be security so a very very tight to hand matter say asumdue nko so far if you are panel so say about to na CBC Sabrino e koso e wodo to be constituency and say
beautiful but also within here
perfecto
within
to be yes odo to be constituency
no within
Mensa Isaac
okay Mr. Isaac me pesa me mbisa say also the BI are very calm, right?
Yes, yes.
And there's no casualties, there's no misunderstanding, BBR.
Nah, Mako almost about 15 polling stations within the constituency. But then the BN Honma, a report, bad report, be as a verification problem. We are banning in Yemen and Tone, BN Honma, because I will be BBR. Or tona ba na wako the only problem and say as a turnout and as we speak as a work from Kakenti figures in the total polling station in Nayansa Akaka you betum dia 2 grams so amatifu.
Wow. Into Ashanti region turnout near very low at a baby oko and as a baby also turnout near very low. Well, that's so unfortunate. But my member said the military deploy and what have you are intimidating people near then. How true is that in the Ashanti region also?
Yes, per Ashanti region where I'm was see any day. Even after me patrolling any military personnel be across was a uniform and a number one the only security personnel are me home the police and then the fire service and prisons for no so will be say so that are there number one hardly me young flashy business campus polling station or military personnel the security was ready just a BNC wow. The security personnel police for them grass at the rain because we're more at peace and so say.
Beautiful. Answer the memo. One thing, is there any circumcision as in people paying or they are feeding people with food before vote and what have you?
Well, any information be I na baby and just and then maybe sa koso but then and I don't they say be our baby na person but to aba call party or near the normal and no dear egusua koso say be out baby na buy 2 year and as of betua no I long fair near the no dear egusua koso but as to say yeah bribe will be a chen maybe na dia koto aba man dear minyam TB and a being some course within the constituency as I'm beginning to see.
Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. Isaac inside Ashanti region, corresponding live at some sort of polling station for us. Thank you so much for joining us. Kindly stand by as and when we still need your assistance. We'll place a call. God bless you so much.
Very much.
All right. Gavin.
Yeah.
So initially, now police for report. No. That can I verify because someone post on Facebook verified account of the Ghana Police Service for with just say signature and BBI. I think the kind of many nobody wants to risk on any positions since here.
Fortunately for me, my senior son is a lieutenant colonel in the army now, as I'm talking to you. Okay. My senior son. Okay. And he's saying that the military command has done well. He's joined the army. This is one of the best military high commanders.
I think
because they contact even the army officers to the ranks, to the low rank,
to the private,
and then they are telling them that what has happened that when an army officer, an alleged army officer, will go and shoot somebody at the police station, and it has turned the name of army even in the outside world, and they don't want that to happen again, because all over the world the Ghana Armed Forces is held in high esteem. So this military high command, they have spoken to almost all the army officers
to maintain that integrity.
And so they have taken their advice. After all, army officers are not politicians. They are there to defend the country. So the politicians do their own. They are only coming in when there's a problem at a place. And even then, it is only the police officers who will call them before they come. So this election, that's what I'm saying. So far the team is white, and Mahama is white. He is coming out white, and then to white. That's why I'm white.
And also throw review on Facebook. And they say I've cast my vote at Apejefium police station in Mensha South, together with my beautiful wife, my beautiful mother Alma today. Into the rest of the pictures now now just what to about what Jina quite a designer way pa Agrega.
Only beautiful wife and a mother. One money papa. One money back. Hey, Indeed, a legitimate papa. In the example, oh, that's it. 1717. Baba, every 1 year come. So we are buying here. And your first one already.
Baba said, "Oh, I now 1 year. Just say he's not certified.
I go say about Juma. I go say about Juma. Or the Diaba say, "Oh, I pose for a party for the normal printing ballot papers." They are now more they vote to, but on can party point.
Ni sentence
yeah.
Last week, some military nobody back out. Last week, Canada sister stations almost say because of say rigid. There are some police stations here. Ballot to say maybe on Babano and so. If you are vigilant, when you say, every other office, I didn't say every cow. I didn't know I'm printing. The bucket car, I say, after 5 o'clock, all those police stations, they will troop there at 5 o'clock. And you, above 5 o'clock, you myself to Abba. And I'm a good night by 6:30 o'clock. Then the confusion will come and they bring that one in. And this one intelligence our pay. Anybody make na can program catch Mr. Tua formally has to go chairman. Because if you a command evidence with 2 army officers, 2 police officers, our mode sa information by any the call number chiro. Oh there, baby, I say answer. Oh this NDC for my baby first in a bar. Oh, that bar and no. Yento.
Okay. Video
okay, so
and so currently this is the video Ekosu Eva video Ekosu. I wish we could place a call to Akosia so we can get a clearer vision of what exactly is transpiring at the
what was easy case of my expression means Joyce almost started at once can say that periodically, So the first one was held around 9. So we were expecting the second one 12 and 3 p.m. and 6. I mean, as the informers earlier, we need someone start to now. I could say my join.
I'm checking my say. All right. Okay. So, in case the press release is ongoing, we might switch off to have that quick one convo. But as it stands now, what you're watching on the screen right now is the current situation at Weija. To be precise, if I am right, there is this fraudulent acts, or should I say, misunderstanding happening right now, and so we'll be bringing you the latest update on that. And so we can equally place a call to Akosia near Air Kosu Sisia, but as it stands no, the Air Kosu no you'd be bremo.
So you need the midday news for Bantino.
Okay.
I think we should. I'm ready.
And you know, and say Philip Unso Akim Oda is also ready to speak to us, but we'll place a call at the right time. Philip Philip Asunjehini on also radio presenter Akim Oda. We'll be getting interacting with him very soon. And Akim. And I can say all the 16 regions are about to and I say voting air costume. We have respective correspondent or more baby any or more at Fincomo. And you know, all the other hand say just get a cup of coffee, water, be sipping close to your television and sit down quietly and watch KFM TV. We'll be bringing you the latest update on that till the winner is vindicated. The question, or the big question, is who wins 2024 election, or who becomes the next president of the Republic of Ghana? And of course,
how many events?
As well as you.
The electoral commission woman. Right? Because within the earlier submission, the press was saying,
so election security is managed. Hold on, Kakrama, me. Some points no me. Oyini who film. Akosia. We lost there. Yeah, Twaso, mami.
Well, the election security is managed by security agencies, not the electoral commission.
Okay.
And you know, we say the EC has no hand in military deployment. And it was as a and say
the truth have done on him.
You know, that's what
Akosia, what do you mean? Okay, Akosia, speak to me. Then I call to CCR. Akosia, then I call to CCR. You will say, matching cophobia, ni cars, ni police car, ni adiano. Then I call to.
I won't say me the car through Malam Junction. There be a mosque for the one police station back home. And printing of fake ballots, parliamentary way, echo show, any of them, we have shown me
me better breaking it into your understanding. I'm not printing the fake ballot papers.
Once I have many more cassa earlier on, make a sure I must say parliamentary Indian, a bit more dear and show ye, and I'm printing of fake ballot papers and also, and no, Emma. I should just phone it by to see what happened. I should just phone it by calming it down. And I explanation I easy officials let them and say the printing of fake parliamentary papers not fair no me. And no father that I don't move by no move me. I fair no move my you say I fair no me say parliamentary plain sheets no not a fake.
Okay, and you know parliamentary plain sheets ni na e wo hono e fake.
I always Jaguar Malam Junction, fake.
Center Ben, no, my entire here, center Ben, no.
Malam East West,
Malam East West.
I parliamentary papers, fake.
And Sisiano, EC officials, no, almost then, Sisia fake, no, what are they doing?
odi on almost say omo free office. Nti ye na ye twen omo free office enchemu omo de be man no. Ye nso ye de atidwa na obi ati.
Na otuminya kwan etwa seats no said the bear the way etie no name projecti ema ahwefo no.
We are having some China as soldiers for now, more like almost a trade. I didn't say it is a open of Sana, the Diaco count and watch the one point. So, see any Chomuria, explaining BBA. Okay, and almost a more holding on now, maybe explaining BBA Tremo. Maybe I try to say, yeah, that's it. I'm explaining I am going to say, I'm betting much there and Sunday, a bit free and see. Okay, now more problem with the parliamentary principles now. What about the presidential? Presidential, she now about party agents for her. Party bank, party bank. Presidential paper now. Now I think Dr. Baumia paper no. They were telling the future. Mamintia here. Also, party agents, no, or a party member bang. NDC. NDC ni. And omo eto abanama presidential. Na ono ate. The paper name mawa. Ansa na the mawa ansa na odi stamp na papa susewa vote no. Obetre Alhaji Mamdu Baumia Pitano every honor. That is about Baumia and come. Okay, and now he number 1 no. If na number 2 downwards. Yeah, you are son where you are son every honor. Wow. Wow. Interesting. See, that's what so what's the baby wage? You have to wage up very higher. And now what's the and so far, I'm not suspending voting, no, CC, right? Fine. I'm holding on us. Okay. So that's a call free head office. So what do be back? I was minimum electoral commission officers in paper no. Na ba nse na we dey say NDC party agent na na wa pa no mo bisa na say oye agent say no show oye NDC ni what dey wa ye na ya kasa nti wan ka no fe na ye de na ekọ na mo bisa no so oye NDC na mo bisa say adenti na what we dey dey free no show no no te ye te so on explanation papa bi amfa mo. Where are the I don't know. Electoral officers no way police station officers. Electoral officer. Officer no fire so no explanation what Akosa is saying is that electoral commission agent actually, but omuti ni wie no oti we no and or say NDC ni but enshada nye clear. This is not actually I want you to follow this very carefully. So the corrections and I say nuclear why? Okay, this is actually not clear. Boss, about 5 years ago, we checked no almost NDC atade. Fortunately, no. They were identified as MPP members, but because they were arrested, no. Almost a way, but how can say the Baclo or two people? Electoral officers in the two people, and NDC and the MPP agents, no. They don't go near home. So how come there? You are 8 minutes to wrap up this particular segment, but young baby, now make it points before 8 minutes, you know. Quick one, President. Okay, my friend, President. NDC presidential candidates. Wapako atuna na wapako ababa before wapako to abato. Okotuna aba no nikru bole bamboy. Okoni papa naso. Thank you. Me the video na mamo MC and from check me the video na mamo okoni ni papa naso ekobom paye wo ho. Ansa na work center ho. Akakoto aba. So let's come back. So let's align that to the prophecies and asofo no.
Let's get this political analysis
and yeah.
What is the significance of this? And I think those videos and everything are remembered. So for my already, I'm going to so Frank Tuni, this so video you want to offer the prayer.
Emmanuel Adama Mahama, the late. Okay, so that is him having a special prayer before the interesting. I am just happy, sir. All the presidential candidates are actually going to their various homes. I mean, it's a good thing to go back to your hometown and then let the people have the feel of union at the end. Any area, by special one.
Mahama is what? A Christian. Am I right? True Christian.
Okay.
But look at those who are praying for the father over there.
Okay.
Muslim. William, you bless those who bless themselves. And God, he give glory to those people who thank people who have helped them before.
Okay.
Unlike Baumia, the father was a good person who had got money. And the state of education he gave to the man. He disgraced the father by saying that he did many works before.
Also to tax it.
Yes. But meanwhile, according to the family of Baumia, the father, because our current vice president was somehow good in education there. So he made sure he took him to every good education institution. So he has never even mentioned his father's name, but look at Mahama. Since time immemorial, even his campaigns, he said the son of
final words.
See, the son of Mahama always says it. And this is not the first time he did it too. Even when he was to be the assemblyman, he always go to the father and pray for him, like I do. My father died in 1980.
Okay.
40-something years ago. Every year I do it. And this is what God bless. If your father looks after you and you curse your father will curse you in the grave.
Okay.
And that is happening to Bible. That's why when he was even speaking, the demeanor was low because the father slapped him yesterday night. All the things I've done for you. All what I've done for you, take him to this school. You are saying I didn't look after you. I'm in the grave watching you. So that's how you see Mahama is even older than Baumia. But look at Mahama's demeanor. He's not tired. But the young man is already tired. So what I'm saying is that today we don't do campaign. God has already ordained the NDC to come to power. But the only warning is that NDC, their ministers and the parliamentarians, please, when they come, they should not follow what the NDP is doing. Theirs will be worse. They should not lose $58 million to go and dig the highest hole in the world. If they do that, they will face more punishment than this people. And to Mahama himself, when he comes to power, and he doesn't collect all our monies for us, and he brings that further for all, we will himself impeach him.
And results will not be other provisional like till now. We've done 6 hours, half an hour of it. Actually saying now we should turn out now. Total registered voters here 373. As at 12, 79 at all. Baby a 442, 76 at all, baby a 558, 99 at all. In a chance that is in the eastern region. There the crap on the other side. Final words in the council.
You bought 500, now about 12. 979.
Who final words in the
and Send us from General and Cososa. Now, more also more false information. They are careful. Right. And most of my fear and panic.
But lastly, no. Motivation must surprise me. In fact, if that's what you are how you are going to do your work, my brother, God will send you higher because it looks as if Journalism and Kasanga na moyen. You are doing well. God will bless you. Continue like that. But if you relapse and do what the MPP is doing, they are
Baba Kasa. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Ghana Talks on KFM TV. Don't forget, we're still here. We're just going for a quick break. In due time, we'll still be coming back. We'll be giving you the latest update, the info, anything you need to know about this election 2024. Remember, it's all about who wins 2024 election. Who is going to be the next president is what we're talking about. Ghana Talks. Meeting Kelvin Kafu. Don't forget Al Hassan Mohammed Baba and also I before Omo Krachi Bakopa IFRNO Yalengo 1 and also a new host or KFM TV. He'll be bringing you more insights even later in the day. So don't go anywhere. Just stick and stay. Make sure you share, like. My name is Kelvin Kafu. Just stick and stay. We'll be back shortly.
Say it fair, piatwa so, Nindian twaso, kutu craninia, Besame Kuminga, Eddie ain't Bremu, the Mamaya, Sassy Kudo, what to say. Oh, my no, oh, my no, yes, and I say, oh, my full private jet.
Okay, this is my motherland, Lady Ghana tiny. Anything I go talk, we make a time. Bo, Bonia, hey, Bonnie Dan F.A. Many me feel he get here, many won't pay. Malaba, he can't find the Bajamin Cabo. When you look on India, I promise on my own, I'm more tired near Shona. Pulling off a Vina Sana, Libukuna, no Shona.
Yamwaena, Jumanchia, Fico May, Cohen Kabila Capito, Zahida Kai. Banda bambanci mu daina zalunci ubangijin Allah wai ma zumunci ya fi komai annan Muhammad wai ma zumunci ya fi komai iyayenmu wai ma zumunci ya fi komai zumunci ya fi komai.
See, this is not a peace song, it's a love song. Peace and Ghana getting married, keep the love strong. See, a peace we cannot risk. War at home is like cardiac arrest, cause home is where the heart is. Let the trumpets sound victory. The battle that we won is a battle for a peace. We promise on the honor that we'll never fight again, cause Ghana is a happy place of joy we should defend.
She was to fight a bone, I gave my dog a method you got. A granny bun and one you will any teacher cup. Get him, what's up, motherland? I don't feel like Obidi and Afia. I'm in love with you now. Tamajiba Majihada, Mabiata, what's a young will a dodgy love from that.
Are you a musician, church, band, school, or an audio engineer looking for professional audio equipment for your work? Don't worry. KFM Music Center has all the equipment and instruments you need. We have from drums, keyboards, combos, guitars, microphones, PA systems, brass instruments, studio equipment, lighting systems, among others. We import all kinds of electronics and musical instruments from top brands such as American GLS, Behringer, Sabian, Yoga, M Audio, Nutric, Tama, among others. You can locate KFM Music Center at Zongo Lane between the Benjilo Building and the Children's Hospital. You can contact us on the numbers displayed on your screen. KFM Music Center, where quality costs less.
Hi, Musically Yours Music Center. The tone normal be say combo, keyboard, organ. And then sorry, who normal P. And yeah, sorry for Unquan Ediga. Corporate bodies. If you are a person or talk musical instrument, or bar Musically Yours, Benya Biato. There were engineers, our Hanumas, auto Adena, Umbaqua Shaman. The normal born so form. You make sure say auto idea so car a double corner so and also so the bedroom with mama. There were DJ mixers, there were DJ Saratus, and there were DJ Scratch, open mixer, papa, spinners, open mixer outdoor. Ama 1 year customers are Musically Yours. The location, open who were doing prisons roundabout. Prisons Methodist are sorry than that. Open a contact so 0244 264710 and I said 0246 192 706. Musically Yours and on my papa.